Ganpati around the world.
Introduction.
From the bustling streets of the US to the land of the rising sun, the culture of India has spread across the world. From the vast number of deities in Hindu culture, the son of Shiva, god of knowledge, remover of obstacles, it is our beloved Ganpati. He has a large belly, big ears, and the head of an elephant. His belly signifies his generosity and his ability to accept all things. Ganpati is worshipped across the world from Indonesia, Thailand, Colombia, Vietnam to Japan, Australia, Sri Lanka, US, UK, and even in Afghanistan and Pakistan. He may be known as Elephant God or God of Knowledge, but he is known everywhere to different people of different religions, of different regions, in different ways.
Ganpati in Thailand.
In Thailand, Ganesh is locally known as Phra Africana. It is a mixture of both Buddhist and Indian cultures, making beautiful temples, festivals, and devotion. Some temples include the Sri Manta Ganpati Bappa temple in Phuket, which is a replica of Pune's Dagdushet temple. The Wat Phrong Akat in Chachoeng Sao is an outdoor temple near a river. The Wat Phra Si Maha Umethui in Bangkok is a combination of Buddha and Ganpati. The Wat Saman Rattanaram in Chachoeng Sao is the largest reclining Ganpati statue. The Sri Mahamariamman temple in Bangkok has a South Indian style Gopuram dedicated to Ganesh. The Sri Manta Ganpati temple is going to be inaugurated on 27th of August 2025 with a Ganeshotsav procession. This is going to be the very first Ganeshotsav in Thailand with dhol tasha, flower showers, and local celebrity participation. Last year, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad had organized Ganeshotsav featuring eco-friendly murtis, classical dance, bhajans, workshops, and a spectacular Visarjan procession. Thailand follows the same tradition of Visarjan we follow by releasing murtis in water bodies. Thai Buddhists, Thai Hindus, Thai Chinese people are devotees to the Ganesha shrines appearing in many Buddhist temples. Like us, Ganpati is also worshipped before examinations, trips, for success, business, and obstacle removal. Ganesh is first seen in the 6th century CE, whose statues feature fusion of Thai, Indian, and Khmer art styles. To conclude, Thai offers the same devotion to Ganpati, with temples being the same, similar processions, and practices similar to the Indian culture.
Ganpati in Indonesia.
Ganeshotsav in Indonesia. Throughout the islands of Indonesia, the presence of Ganesh lingers in stone, in ritual, and in memories. His first image arrived between 4th and 5th century by Indian priests and traders. Among the gods they brought, it was Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, the guardian of wisdom, the patron of knowledge, who found a home here. Everyone from common people to kings worshipped him. On the islands of Java, his presence is special. At Prambanan, the murti is carved from volcanic stone and shows him seated as cross-legged with his round belly, one hand holding a broken tusk and the other holding a ball of sweets. At Singosari, his form is huge and the elephant face is both gentle and powerful. At Panataran, smaller idols depict with multiple arms, each having a sacred object. Some of the largest Ganesh statues in Southeast Asia have actually been found here. In Sumatra, the Buddhist empire of Sri Vijay accepted Ganesh in their own traditions. Here, the Ganesh is different, means there is a fusion of Hindu and Buddhist styles. In Bali, where Hinduism is still practiced, Ganesh is worshipped today. His statues are not just relics of the past but guardians of the present. At temples, his statues guard the gates. And in homes, his smaller idols sit in shrines quietly blessing the families. People see him as a protector and a giver of wisdom. In 1998, Ganesh statue was put on Indonesia's 20,000 rupiah banknote as a symbol of knowledge and education. Even in modern times, you will find him everywhere. In temples, in art, in jewelry, and even in company logos. Wherever he goes, he brings wisdom, good luck, and prosperity. Thank you.
Ganpati in Australia.
Ganesh Utsav in Australia. Ganpati is also celebrated in Australia. Unlike Southeast Asia, where trade and expansion of Hindu empires influenced the religion, in Australia, many Hindu migrants built temples in 20th century, which started to influence people. It was not forcefully people of Australia accepted our culture. Ganpati in Australia is known as Ganpati or Ganesha. It is also referred as Piliyar, meaning noble child. It is believed that Ganpati is the remover of obstacles and grants wisdom. Modak, sweets, fruits are enchanted and then they are given to God. The festival involves worship at temples, homes, houses, community halls, etc. Everyone goes to someone else's home. Visarjan in Australia is mainly done after 3, 5, 7 or 10 days. Ganpati is mainly celebrated in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane and Victoria. The idols are usually made by red soil, paper mat or even Shadumati. Ganpati Visarjan occurs in farms and Shadumati Ganpati Visarjan occurs in rivers, lakes, ponds or even seas. Anglo-Australians do Visarjan at home. In Australia, the Visarjan time is from 8 am to 9 pm. In Melbourne, the time is from 4 pm to 9 pm and so on. People of diverse culture live in Australia. For example, Hindus, Christians and many more. But all eat modak when Ganesh Utsav comes. Though the person is living in Australia, Asia, Europe or America. Thank you.
Ganpati in Germany.
Ganeshotsav in Germany. In recent years, Ganeshotsav has found a meaningful presence in Germany. With a growing Indian diaspora, cities like Berlin, Frankfurt and Munich host public celebrations organized by Indian associations. These celebrations bring people together irrespective of their backgrounds to celebrate Indian culture and spirituality. The presence of Lord Ganesha in Germany extends to yoga studios, cultural centers and homes where small idols or artworks represent a symbol of peace and auspiciousness. Due to environmental concerns and local regulations, many communities in Germany opt for eco-friendly clay idols and symbolic immersion ceremonies in tubs or at designated indoor venues. Some also choose to reuse idols annually, focusing on the spiritual aspects of the celebration. Ganeshotsav in Germany includes prayers, cultural performances, Indian food stall and devotional music, drawing not just Indians but also Germans and people from other cultures too. Through Ganeshotsav, the Indian community in Germany not only preserves their tradition but also promotes cultural harmony and awareness. Ganeshotsav reflects the blend of spiritual and cultural values that transcend borders. When spoken to a German civilian, she described Dhol Tasha as her best experience ever. At the last, Ganeshotsav is not just a religious event, it's a celebration of unity, identity and multicultural exchange. Thank you.
Ganpati in Canada.
Ganesha in Canada. When Indian immigrants first came to Canada, they brought with them not only their hopes for a new life, but also their traditions and faith. Among these was the worship of Lord Ganesha, the elephant-headed god loved as the remover of obstacles and the bringer of wisdom. Over time, Ganesha has become a central part of Hindu life in Canada. Today, more than 1.6 million people of Indian origin live here. In cities like Toronto, Ottawa, Vancouver and Montreal, temples were built to preserve traditions and almost all of them include a shrine to Lord Ganesha. One of the largest is the Richmond Hill Hindu Temple near Toronto, where daily rituals are performed with devotion. In Ottawa, Vancouver and other cities too, families gather for prayers while children learn about their culture through stories, music and dance that often connect to Ganesha. The most colorful celebration is Ganesh Chaturthi, which marks Ganesha's birthday. In India, it is known for its grand idols and massive processions. In Canada, the celebrations are smaller but filled with the same joy. Families bring clay idols of Ganesha into their homes or temples, decorate them with flowers and offer sweets like modaks, believed to be his favorite. Temples organize prayers, bhajans and cultural programs where children perform skits and dances about Ganesha's legends. On the final day, the idols are taken in processions and immersed in rivers or lakes, such as Lake Ontario, accompanied by chants and music. During Ganesh Chaturthi in Canada, music plays a big role, just as it does in India. The sound of the dhol, a traditional drum, is often heard in processions and temple events. Many of these dhols are specially imported from India because their unique sound cannot be replaced. This shows how cultural traditions travel across ocean and stay alive in new lands. It is an emotional moment reminding everyone that traditions can flourish even far from home. What makes Ganesh Chaturthi in Canada truly special is the way it brings people together. Friends, neighbors and people from many cultural backgrounds often join the celebrations. By doing so, Ganesha becomes not only a Hindu deity but also a symbol of unity in Canada's multicultural society. Beyond temples and festivals, Ganesha's image appears in yoga studios, art galleries and even on university campuses. For many Canadians, he symbolizes peace, wisdom and the ability to overcome challenges, values that everyone can connect to regardless of religion. For Indian Canadians, Ganesha is more than a god. He is a reminder of their roots, a guide for new beginnings and a way of passing culture to the next generation. Festivals dedicated to him are not only acts of worship, but also moments of community, joy and togetherness. From India to Canada, across oceans and generations, Lord Ganesha continues to bless families and communities, removing obstacles and spreading wisdom wherever he is worshipped. And this is how Ganesha has truly found a home in Canada.
Ganpati in the United States of America.
My name is Sagar Vase. I stay in California, USA. As there are a lot of Indians and particularly Marathi people in California, Ganpati is celebrated on quite a large scale here. There is public Ganpati celebration in temples as well as different associations like Indian Cultural Association or Maharashtra Mandal and such other organizations. Similarly, just like in India, people bring Ganpati home and have Ganpati for 5 days, 10 days, after which there is a Visarjan. People do have public Visarjan here. The temples organize that where all of the murtis are taken together and then the Visarjan is done at some designated area. People also invite each other at home for Aarti and Prasad. Overall, because there is a lot of Indians over here, Ganpati is celebrated on quite a large scale, and in general the celebration makes us feel like we are in India. It's very similar to how it is done in India. And yeah, it's time to meet everyone, have lot of fun, and also worship Ganpati Bappa. I'm also sending some pictures of Ganpati celebrations here, also some pictures from Indian stores here when now murtis are available for taking home. So sending some pictures along with this video.
Ganpati in Guyana.
Ganpati, more widely known as Ganesha, is one of the most beloved deities in Hinduism. Recognized by his elephant head, he is revered as the remover of obstacles. When Indians arrived in Guyana as laborers in the 19th century, they carried not only their songs and stories but also their gods. Among them was Ganpati, whose presence offered comfort in uncertain land. Over generations, his worship has remained a central part of Indo-Guyanese religious life. Each year, families and temples prepare clay idols of Ganpati for Ganesh Chaturthi, the festival that celebrates his birth. For 10 days, devotees gather in prayer, offer sweets like modak, and sing devotional hymns. These celebrations culminate with Visarjan, the immersion of the idol in a river or the sea. In Guyana, this often takes place along the waterways, such as the Burwais River, where the community bids farewell to Ganpati, symbolically sending him back to his celestial home while carrying his blessings forward. In Guyana, Ganpati is more than a figure of worship. He is a guardian of memory, linking present generations with their ancestors and reminding them that wisdom, humility, and perseverance can overcome any challenge.
Conclusion.
To conclude, Ganpati has spread all around the world. Whether he is a human with an elephant head or the remover of obstacles, he is present in every corner of the world. With either exact Hindu mythology or a few twists, he is loved by everyone. Our objective is to show that our culture has an influence on the entire world. It has spread because of the dominance of earlier kingdoms in our history. Our soft power has influenced countless in the world. Our culture is rich, diverse, and loved by many. This shows that we are not just under Western influence, but our influence has also spread across the world. Our culture is dynamic, and Ganpati is just an example of that. It is accepted across international boundaries. This shows the excellence of our vast culture and proves how it is amazing, yet to be fully explored by not just the world, but us too. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you.